Alright, so that was a couple shots of 38 Special through this Model 19. This is a 19-4, which is the last variation of the pinned and recessed. So you've got the recessed chambers there and the pin barrel. That went away with the 19-5 around 81, 82. They started transitioning. This is actually a transitional Model 28 Highway Patrolman, also in 357 Magnum. It has the recessed chambers there, but it does not have the pin barrel, and this was made around 81. We have another 2 K-frame Smith & Wessons out here too, kind of for comparison. That was an in-frame that I just showed you on that Model 28. This is the Model 66, which is it's the identical gun, the firearm, but it is in stainless steel. It's a little bit older. This is a no dash Model 66, so a little bit older. I think this one goes back to about 77 with the serial number. And then this is a Model 13, which is also a K-frame, has the heavier bull barrel, but as you see, it does not have the shrouded underlug there for the ejector rod. It does not have the adjustable rear sight, and these also have that little red ramp on the front there, and then the grips. These are Target stocks here, and these are Magnum stocks here, also with the hammer and the triggers. So you got different hammer spurs, grooves in the trigger. I think that's the Target triggers, and then your service triggers. No, actually this one is a Target too. So your service triggers were smooth. Yeah, like that Model 28 there. And that was preferred for a double action pull, and then the serrated triggers were for a single action pull. But we'll go ahead and take a couple more shots. We'll put some 357 through it, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. Alright, so we got some 158 grain. This is all just Cellular and Bella. It's cheaper ammo. But this is 158 grain Target ammo here. This is the 357. Golly. Let me check my lens. Okay, had to wipe off my lens a little bit. This 357 Magnum demolishing them water jugs. Beautiful. So we had a round not go off earlier, but we got it on the second go around. Hopefully y'all was able to see some of that and not have water on the lens. Alright, so yeah, that was some 357 through there. We got a little bit of water on us, but that was fun. These are chambered in the 357 Magnum, like I was saying, and the K-frames here. We're not necessarily meant to have a steady diet of 357, especially lighter bullets like the 125 grain hot rounds. The ammo I was shooting there, which is generally recommended, is 158 grain, and even still you probably don't want to shoot a steady diet of that. These, like I said, they were chambered for it, but they couldn't handle it quite like the in-frame could, like this one. And one of the reasons for that was you would get a crack in the forcing cone there at the bottom. So there's a kind of a flat spot there at the bottom of that forcing cone, and I think that's a clearance for like the gas ring or something like that the K-frames had. All of them do. Model 66 has it there too. And then the Model 13, like I said, all the K-frames, the 357, had that flat spot there, and they'd erode and crack with hot 357 Magnum, too much of it. The Model 28 here, this in-frame, as you can see, it was fully circular. There's no relief there, but you also have this gap. You can see how tight the gap difference is to the, so we'll shoot some 357 through it still. Like I said, I'm sticking to this 158 grain, and We'll shoot some 38 through it too. But let's go ahead and load up another 6. Now this thing has a beautiful single action and double action trigger. I'm gonna load another 6 of these 38s and shoot a little bit in double action. But the single action trigger on this guy is just, it's almost non-existent. It's light, but it's beautiful. Sights on this are excellent. These are very, very nice revolvers. Model 19 here come out as the Combat Magnum, of course. I think it was back in 55, and then the Model 19, the model designation was 57, and they made these up to about 99, I think is what it was, and then they were discontinued, and now they've brought them back. I believe they have the keyhole in them now, but I love these old pin and recessed Smiths here, and they're just beautiful revolvers. So let's go ahead and put some more 357 through it. We're going to do these all in single action. See if that's going to make a difference on our light primer strikes we're having. We have 1 round still. We have 2 rounds still. That was a light primer strike. Okay. See what this 357 will do to a pumpkin. Oh. I took the top off that thing there. Alright, we'll do a quick comparison on this 19 with the water jugs we got down there. Okay, so we'll put the 38 and then put a 357, and we're gonna shoot these water jugs we got down here on the ground. Shoot the first one with the 38, second one with the 357. Bubbling, there's a hole in it, it's leaking out water. Right there, the versatility of that 357 38 special chambered revolvers. You can shoot a 38 plinking around, light recoil. You can step up to that 357 Magnum and have a lot of energy behind it. Go ahead and load up a little bit more 38 in it. Alright, a little bit of more 38 out of this Model 19. I guess we got to put a new chain on that gong there. That was just some 38. Yeah, I think that'll be about it. You know, I got a couple pumpkins still in the back of the truck. I might pull out and do some shooting, so I'll probably tack that on to the end of the video. If you made it this far, you liked it, you like these old revolvers like this, you know, I try to bring these kind of revolvers out when I can. Take a look at them, do some shooting. Go ahead and subscribe. Catch the next video. Thank y'all for watching.